Hello everyone, welcome to Kambel Masterclass. My name is Moses Katamani. As you are all aware now, we are having a training on effective classroom management. We had the first day, it was wonderful. We had the second day yesterday, 25th of August. It was fantastic, and today 26th of August is the last day for the training, and I hope those who participated in the first and second day know what is happening and they are yearning to join today's course and for the conclusion of our training on effective classroom management. Before I continue and talk about things that we will discuss today as a brief, I want to address an issue, and I titled the issue, Teachers Deserve Better. Teachers deserve better, or teachers are doing great, they need support. I said already, or everyone around me is aware that I have been in the educational system for a long time. I've been a teacher, I've been a school manager, and I am also a school consultant now. They are all aspirations that I had and I'm pursuing. Not only that, I'm also pursuing other interest areas in business, and that is surrounding the Kambel International Group idea. So the Kambel International Group idea is around education, career, people, and business development. And as I always say, the focus is for Africa. Now, so that is the reason why we are doing this training, effective classroom management, to empower our teachers to be able to manage their classrooms effectively and impart knowledge to our pupils and students, and to raise them to the better person or the aspirations that they have, and that they will be able to fulfill their God-given potential. So I know there are commendations from those who participate in the training the first and second day. We will share that one later. Now, my topic, teachers deserve better. Teachers need the support of other stakeholders in order to achieve the goals of education in our countries, especially in Africa. When we talk about a teacher, some people undermine or use derogatory words to describe teachers. However, that person who is speaking has forgotten that he or she has gone through the hand of a teacher and he's raised to that level. Another thing that surprises me when people are talking about teachers and underrating teachers is the fact that some people who have 1, 2, 3, 4 children in their house, in their home, they are not able to manage those children to be successful. They have problem with managing their own children in the house. Come to imagine that you are not able to manage 4 children, or you are finding it difficult to manage 4 children maximum. In my context, 4 children. You are finding it difficult to manage 4 children. And a teacher is managing not less than 15 pupils or students in his or her class. Some are managing 20. And in our public schools in Africa, I can give reference to Ghana, I can give reference to Nigeria and other African countries. In public schools, there are some classrooms where there are about 40 students or pupils and students in one class. Some even had over 50 pupils and students in their class, and they are managing them. They are managing and they are turning them out, trying hard to bring out the best out of these pupils and students. And you degrade such people, and to the extent that what amuses me, worries me, and is surprising is that some parents have the guts to go to the school to abuse the teacher who is training him, your child in school. Is that not demeaning? And you think that when you mistreat the teacher who teaches your child will turn out good? I always say that the world is like a boomerang, and that when you throw a ball against the wall, it comes back to you. And nature is that what you give to nature, that is what it brings back to you. Whatever you give to nature, that is what nature brings back to you. What am I trying to say? Teachers need the support of parents. Teachers need the support of government. Teachers need the support of school managers, and in the private schools, teachers need your support to succeed in order that you get the dividends of your investment in your private school. And if you don't support the teacher and you try to as if the teacher doesn't need the support that they need, the only thing you need is the resources that come out of it, you are not helping the teacher. If you are a government and you only profess policies, decisions, and all is about vote buying, that is why you make things free. You say this is free, this is free, this is free. However, you are not supporting the work of the teacher. Everything that happened in that country that you are managing or mismanaging is on your head. The aspect that amuses me so much is about governments giving promises about education and they cannot fulfill it. And that many of our countries in Africa, education is in disarray. When you go to some public schools, the structures, what are we doing to our what we call future leaders? If we cannot give them good schools, teaching and learning materials for their education, what future are we giving to them? Technology has come to a level that with a press of a button, some people are learning online. However, some children are struggling to even have exercise books in public school, writing materials in public schools, and government make it as if everything is free, but they cannot support the school, they cannot support the teachers. What are we doing to those pupils and students? What are we doing to the teacher who is supposed to turn out these children to be the great future leaders that we are talking about? That is why I think teachers need support in our countries, in Africa. Let me say this. The honest truth is that countries that we see develop, and they are developing or inventing things, and we are using today in our countries in Africa. Those pupils and students, most of them go through schools, training by teachers, and they develop those or discover those things and invent them, and now we are using them. And it becomes a resource to those countries, and we are buying into them. If what we are doing to the children of Africa today by way of education, not giving the right resources to the teachers to manage and help the pupils discover themselves and turn out good, why would our economic situation be in disarray? With a little external shock, our economies are down because there's no support base for our economies. Let us think about this. It is very important because posterity will come to judge some of these governments, and I can assure you that some of you who send your children abroad or send your children to private schools, whereby you are mismanaging the public schools of your country, those your children may have the good education, but I can assure you, like I said, the world is like a boomerang. What you give to nature, that is what nature gives you back. Your children may not succeed well. It's by nature. Your children may seem to succeed, but tomorrow they cannot hold a good name for you, because you yourself who is managing that country, you are mismanaging it. You are politicizing education, and it is affecting the children of your country. Let us take note that every good leader must leave a legacy. The legacy is not the material things that you acquire, but the influence you have on society and how society turns good because of your thinking of the future, because of your thinking for the good of your country. And when it turns out good, people will call your name. We can see some of our African countries, our leaders now, they are mismanaging the country. Some of them, what will the future be for our countries? My advocacy about this is that let us support our teachers who take the children in our classrooms, give them education, and help the teachers to turn out our pupils and students good. And those of you who use resources, send your children abroad, they come back as if they are the owners of the country. I can assure you that one day, the children that you mismanage the policies or the education of your country, they will come back to lead your children, whether you like it or not. Because some people will be resilient and they will come out. As some teachers are so resilient and they are supporting pupils and students to turn out good. Some governments will give up on children, but I can assure you that there are many teachers who never give up on the pupils and students. And our governments need to support teachers. We should not denigrate teachers. Let us support them and give them the materials they need. Let us minimize politicization of education in Africa, because it is not helping, it's not going to grow a good future for our countries, and the economies of Africa will continue to be in a mess if we don't focus on education and help the educational system to help the pupils and students develop their thinking capacity, try to discover their potential and pursue their aspirations. I think this short conversation will bring out more of the discussions concerning teachers and the plight of teachers in the classroom. Finally, Kambel Masterclass. Kambel Masterclass, as I said earlier, as many of you who follow us know, we are just in the system. We are trying to focus on helping people achieve their education, career, people and business development goals. In other words, their aspirations in education, their aspirations in career development, their personality development aspirations, and business ideas, how we can support them. We hope that those who participate in our training program become ambassadors of Kambel International Group and Kambel Masterclass. We want to try to make sure that we help people to turn out good. Now, in conclusion, most of the books that I have written, they are on our website, kambelgroup.com, kambelgroup.com, and my assistants will share the links online in our platform, and those who are ready to purchase can purchase them. The materials that we use in the training will also be available. And finally, those who want to acquire certificate for the training, the 3 days training to show certificate of training, you can also have it at the end of the training today. Finally, today's training focuses on strategic management of your class. In other words, strategies for managing your class effectively. Strategies for managing your class effectively. The second one will be dynamisms for success. In other words, tips for dynamism. And in that context, I will still address the issue of stakeholders, as I have done in this video already. I will address the issue of stakeholders. All stakeholders are needed in order to have a success in the classroom and also in the educational sector. I hope you will follow me. The time for the training is 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Nigerian time, and in Ghana 6 to 7 p.m. and other time zones can look at this time and follow us. Remember, at Kambel International Group, Kambel Masterclass, Kambel International Academy, we say we anchor vision and mission. Thank you for following us.